updated Hyundai i30N, which I know a lot of you have been waiting for this review, and I wish again I had more money and resources and I could put it on a track for you. However, it is just me, myself and I, so sorry about that. But what I do is bring you something a little different, I hope. Because most of the reviews are going to be performance based. Yes, I'm in that in mode for you here. Anyway, I want to talk about not just the performance, because Hyundai didn't make this just for speed, okay? They also wanted it to be a little corner rascal, and they wanted it to be dynamic and fun to drive, and also within everyday mode that you could drive this every day. And that is important to me, because I get a bit like about a hatch, like a hot hatch. I'm like, no, it's cool, and you've spent like a bazillion rand on something that then is uncomfortable to drive every day. And some people are fine with that. I am certainly not. We know I'm practical. I like things to be comfortable. So guys, I'm hoping by the time that I play this video, upload this video, that the whole corona thing, we've just, you know, back to sort of normal, I hope and pray or whatever. I just thought that while I'm just waiting, I've got 10 minutes before the president makes his speech as to what's going to happen, this was an appropriate song. We're living together. Okay, so I'm in N mode, which I've customized and still, okay, so like you can see, I'm very bouncy. What I love is that when I can put it back into drive mode, normal mode, I'm like, I can enjoy the view. It's still fun. I've still got some power, a lot of power. You've got a very potent 2-litre turbocharged petrol engine under here with 202 kilowatts of power and 353 newton meters of torque. So you're fine without even putting it in two old fun N modes, etc. I love that it's made to a manual. Often I'm like, oh, it's, you know, so much more work, but you have to have that in a car like this just to make that more of an engaging drive, you know. You want that. And this gearbox is fantastic. It also has an electronically controlled limited slip diff. And I just think overall Hyundai has done a superb job for its first hatchback out of its N division. It's filled with spec. I think the interior is okay. I'm not sort of blown away by it. It doesn't give me an instantly sort of hot hatch feel to it. In fact, it doesn't feel overly sporty. The steering wheel is quite nice. But like I say, when you pop it into sort of N mode and you can customize whatever, it adjusts the engine response, the steering, the chassis, you know, and then you feel like you're in that hatch. Look, for just under 690,000 rand, what are you thinking? But some people can't put a price on fun and stuff like this, so cool. And its rivals pretty much sit around there. There's a couple that are cheaper. Look, you've got things like Golf GTI, you know, comfortable, but is it maybe just a little bit worn now, you know, waiting for TCR and whatever. Renault McGuire RS Cup, sure, you know, Honda Civic Type R, sure. But like, we haven't seen this before, so it does make it that much more exciting, I think. I'm not sure. It's the final countdown. You've also got things like Hyundai's 7-year 200,000 kilometer warranty and 5-year 75,000 kilometer service plan. That shit's good. Okay, you want peace of mind when you're driving a car like this. I want to drive it. Yeah. I wish I could play the crackles and pops for you. That's the most fun. It is fantastic around the corners. See how I concentrate here? Like, stop talking. But fair enough though, guys, fair enough. I mean, how's this color though? Hey? I can't decide. I like love it, and then I'm like, oh no, and then I'm like, oh no, I love it. So tricky. I'm so hard to please. Oh, sports bra, hey? I also love that it's not intrusive, like it doesn't piss off your neighbors when you start it and all that jazz. That shit's important to me. I'm a considerate human being. So some free advice, okay? I've been thinking like what should I speak about and whatever, and literally coming around the corner now just gave me the idea. Stick to your lane, okay? When you come around a corner and especially like on a solid line and you're over, even if your tire is over by that much, it's a problem, because if I am the other doers doing that, we're going to have a head-on collision. Stop being a dickhead and drive properly. Oh, it makes me so mad. Maybe I should give free advice when it's something like has just happened, because like I want to bull that guy. Just stay in your lane. It's so easy. They demarcate it for you. I mean, it's literally like coloring the lines. I think I've done this one before, but I don't think I've spoken about that, like oncoming, especially on tight corners.